Did you know that what you're about to learn could completely change the way you think about starting a channel? Hello everyone, and a huge welcome back. Today, we are going to explore a topic that so many of you have been asking for. We're going to break down exactly how to build a successful channel from absolute scratch, in a really simple step-by-step way. I'll explain it all so anyone can understand it and literally start applying it today.
But first, did you know that less than 10% of channels ever actually hit that magical 1,000 subscriber mark? It's a pretty surprising fact, but stay with me until the very end of this explainer, because there's a crucial strategy most people miss, and I'm going to show you the exact blueprint the successful minority uses to break right through that barrier. Okay, let's dive into this. 10% might sound kind of intimidating at first, but honestly, it represents a massive opportunity. Reaching 1,000 subscribers is an absolutely crucial milestone. It unlocks the partner program, ad revenue sharing, and gives you some serious credibility. And the creators who actually beat these odds, well, they don't just get lucky, no way. They use a very specific set of strategies to get there in a matter of months rather than years.
Real quick, before we get into the exact steps, if you enjoy learning amazing facts and actionable strategies from explainers like this one, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. It really helps us create more explainers just like this for you. All right, let's get into it. Step 1. Pick your perfect niche, finding your focus.
So, did you know 95% of videos get fewer than 1,000 views? Crazy, right? This usually happens because the creator doesn't have a clear niche. To find your perfect focus and actually give the algorithm exactly what it wants, you need to use what we call the three-circle framework. Basically, your ideal niche sits right in the middle, exactly where three things overlap. First up, your passion and expertise. What's something you could easily talk about for 10 minutes without any prep? Second, real market demand. Are people actually out there searching for this? And third, beatable competition. Are there gaps left by other bigger creators? You really need all three of these to succeed, and, just as importantly, to avoid burning out.
Now, what's really interesting about this next part is how we define a niche. Broad topics, those aren't niches. Saying gaming isn't a niche, it's a massive industry. To actually stand out, you've got to drill down 2 or maybe even 3 levels deep. So you go from the gaming industry down to the indie games category, then down to the roguelike games niche, and finally you land on a highly specific sub-niche, something like budget roguelikes under $10. See what we did there? You can't compete with massive established channels right out of the gate, but you absolutely can become the ultimate go-to channel for budget roguelikes for sure.
Moving right along. Step 2, setup and sound quality. Building the foundation. Okay, so once you've nailed down that highly specific niche, physically setting up your channel is actually beautifully simple. You just sign in with your Google account, head straight to your account settings, and hit Add or Manage Channels. From there, click Create a Channel, pick a recognizable profile picture, usually around 800 by 800 pixels works best, type in your name, grab a unique handle, and hit Create. And just like that, boom, you've got a public presence. But listen closely, because here is a critical technical rule you absolutely must follow. Do not skip on sound quality. Seriously, poor audio is a real game changer in the worst possible way. It annoys viewers incredibly quickly. If your audio sounds bad, viewers are going to bounce away almost instantly. And when they bounce, the algorithm totally notices and it'll just stop pushing your content in feeds. So start with good audio. It is completely non-negotiable. And this brilliantly illustrates our next point about getting those initial views. Entrepreneur Tim Stoddard points out a golden rule. Getting subscribers is largely about native search optimization. Think about it. People are searching to get answers. If you title your uploads to perfectly answer the specific questions your target audience is already asking, your channel's growth will literally go through the roof. Another amazing foundational tip comes from author Lauren Kay, who actually hit 1,000 subscribers in just one single month. Her top advice? Test your ideas first. Look, producing a really great long-form piece of content can take anywhere from 10 to 20 hours. Before you invest that massive chunk of time, validate your hooks and concepts on short-form platforms first, like TikTok and Instagram Reels. If an idea catches fire and goes viral over there, it's pretty much validated.
Which brings us to step 3, design clicks with thumbnails. Getting the view.
So the crucial point here is that you might have the greatest content in the world, but getting a viewer to actually click on it, that's half the battle. In fact, 90% of top-performing content relies heavily on custom thumbnail designs. And the most important thing to keep in mind is that over 50% of all traffic comes from mobile devices. Your thumbnail might look absolutely stunning on a giant computer monitor, but you have to shrink it down in your mind.
If it's not super easy to read and eye-catching on a tiny little smartphone screen, you are definitely going to lose that click. To win that click every time, just follow these best practices. First, keep the overall design super simple and clean. Less is more. If you're going to use text, try to limit it to just 3 to 5 words in a really bold, easy-to-read font. You also want to choose high-contrast colors so your image really pops against the standard white, black, and red interface. And this is a big one. Show human faces with strong, obvious emotions like surprise, excitement, or curiosity. We naturally look at faces. Finally, make sure to maintain consistent branding so your returning viewers can instantly spot your content in their feed. Next up, step 4. Avoid the copyright trap, protecting your channel. Let's move on and see how this builds. Because to protect all your hard work, you really have to remember that automated systems scan literally everything. This leads to 2 distinct types of copyright issues, and it's super important to know the difference. First, there's a copyright claim, also known as a content ID claim. This is just an automated match. Your upload actually stays up, but the copyright owner might track it or run their own ads on it to earn the revenue. But then there's a copyright strike. This is a formal DMCA legal takedown. When this happens, your content gets removed entirely, and it puts your whole channel at serious risk.
And that risk all comes down to the number 3. The platform operates on a very strict 3-strike system. If you get 1 strike, you actually have to go to copyright school, and that strike hangs around on your account for 90 days. But here's the scary part. If you get 3 strikes within a single 90-day period, your channel is permanently terminated, you lose the whole shebang, and you're even banned from making any new channels. So please, always use properly licensed or completely original material.
And hey, speaking of rules, there's a brand new one you need to be aware of. If you're using AI tools to generate realistic synthetic events or voices, things like deepfakes or voice cloning, you are now actively required to disclose that to your viewers. The platform is cracking down hard on mass-produced AI content that doesn't have any human creativity behind it. So think of AI as a tool to enhance your own work, definitely not something to just replace it.
All right, we're in the home stretch. Step 5, the 1,000 subscriber roadmap. Putting it together. Now that your channel is fully protected, let's talk about the big launch. When you're kicking things off, keep this specific number in mind: 5. Former employee Matt Pat gives this brilliant piece of advice. You should never launch a new channel with just 1 single upload. You actually need to launch with at least 5 right out of the gate. Why? Because this gives your new viewers something to binge watch. It keeps them hanging around longer, which immediately signals to the algorithm that your content is great at retaining viewers.
So following this really handy comprehensive checklist from QSO.ai, your ongoing roadmap basically looks like this. For pre-production, you want to heavily plan out your scripts and find topics that have a high search volume. In production, nail that lighting, and remember, get that audio quality perfect. For post-production, you're going to optimize your titles and tags for SEO. For your community, start building a loyal audience by replying to their comments within the first 24 hours. And finally, maintenance. You should be constantly reviewing your analytics to see exactly what's working so you can just do more of it.
So, to wrap this all up into a nice, neat, memorable package for you, first pick a very specific niche and validate it before you even hit record. Second, ensure your audio is absolutely crystal clear and your titles directly answer what people are actually searching for. Third, design simple, emotional, mobile-friendly custom thumbnails. And finally, always protect your hard work by using properly licensed content so you can completely avoid those dreaded copyright strikes.
So, that is the complete story and blueprint behind launching a successful channel and finally beating those odds to hit that magical 1,000 subscriber milestone. Remember, breaking through isn't just about getting lucky. It's all about having a solid strategy. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. What specific problem are you uniquely equipped to solve for your viewers? And what is your perfect niche going to be? I hope you found this explainer interesting and maybe even learned something new today. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing explainers just like this one. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you in the next explainer. Thanks so much for watching.